Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Pubo Rama, and in today's time of recording, a new DLC has been released for Grand Theft Auto Online, the Money Fronts DLC. This has added 3 new properties which allow you to earn some nice passive income. It has also added some extra ways to earn money with pre-existing businesses. But one of the most important things whenever a new DLC comes out is the vehicles. And there are 10 unreleased cars that we are going to be talking about in today's video. We can see all 10 of the vehicles laid out in front of me here, and then we also have the vehicles which are available for purchase right now. So, as always, you're not going to see this content anywhere else on YouTube. If you enjoy videos like this and you want to see more, please consider smashing that subscribe button. With all that being said, let's get straight into it and not waste any more time. Let's start off with the vehicles that are able to be purchased right now if you don't have GTA Plus and you're just a normal base player. We have the Dubachi Rapid GTX, which is a pretty nice vehicle, to be honest. It's a very, very fast sports car. It's got some fantastic customization. In general, really, really good buy. We have the Sentinel GTS, which is another really fun sports car. It looks amazing. It's based off of a BMW M4, M3-ish design. Looks great either way. Sounds amazing. I had an absolute blast driving this vehicle. If you want to get the trade price for this car, make your way over to this icon right here, complete the mission set, you'll get the trade price and the livery that you can see on the vehicle right now. We have the police bike for a whopping $5 million. With the trade price, it's 3.7. It's still really expensive. Also purchasing, it gives you a cop outfit, which is also really cool. We have this Annis Hardy, which is, it's an interesting vehicle. I'll have to mess around with it and see how it actually drives and everything, but yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting car. Then we have the Karen Evron RS, which is an SUV. Yeah, I know, you'd think it's an off-road vehicle, but nope, it's actually in the SUVs category. But either way, it's a sick pickup truck. And then we finish off with the Karen Woodlander, which is an HSW vehicle. It is okay. I mean, it's literally just a Subaru SUV. There's nothing too special about it in the looks department. But hey, maybe it'll be a sleeper, and it'll be quite insane in terms of its performance. So those are all the vehicles that you can buy right now in GTA. But now we're going to take a look at the vehicles that you can't buy right now. We're going to go down the whole list. Starting off, we have a bunch of vehicles which are going to have drift variants. What exactly do I mean? Well, in front of us, we have the Annis Hardy, which is going to have a specific drift upgrade. We have the Gauntlet Hellfire. We have the Fudo GTX. We have the Chavos. We have the Drift Walton. And these vehicles here are all, well, the Walton we'll have to talk about separately. But these vehicles here, these 4 cars, are all going to have a drift upgrade, which you're going to be able to put on the vehicle for $200,000. And it turns it into its own unique drifting vehicle. So that's pretty cool, and it's something that will most likely be released all at once in some sort of drift, maybe mini update. Then we have this, which is the Walton L35 Drift. It is not an upgrade. It is an entirely different vehicle. In fact, we can see on Southern San Andreas, there are 2 different versions of the Walton, right? We have the Walton L35 stock, and then we also have the Drift Walton L35, and that's not the normal Walton. Then if we go over to the 2-door category, and we scroll a bit, we will also see a normal Walton L35 here. So these are all 3 different vehicles. And the 2 Waltons, we have the 1 Walton L35 here, that's the drift version. And then this is the Walton L35 stock. You'll notice the difference between the 2. The Walton L35 stock is much lower down, where the base one is super lifted. So I guess if you want to have 3 different variants of the same vehicle, you're going to be able to do that, which is interesting to say none the least. Now we have 3 vehicles which are available on day 1, but only if you have GTA Plus. That is the Minimus, the De Classe Tampa GT, and the Suzume. All of these vehicles are actually pretty sweet. The De Classe Tampa actually does feature an HSW upgrade, which is pretty dang nice. I don't know exactly how fast it's going to go. I'm going to do a top speed breakdown and everything like that when I review the car, but either way, it's a pretty cool vehicle. I'm actually really excited to mess around with this, and I'm hoping it has some truly crazy levels of speed. The Suzume is definitely the most interesting vehicle of the DLC. It is a electric style supercar. It features really good acceleration. I mean, you can see we are already up to basically our top speed. Kind of reminds me of the Ocelot Virtue, but it's not very fast. I don't know how fast the car goes, but it doesn't seem crazy fast in terms of its top speed. But what it does have is really good handling. I mean, I am full cornering this as hard as I can, and the vehicle is not spinning, it's not losing its grip at all. So while it may not be the fastest, as long as it has really good handling and is still decent top speed, it might actually be a really good car. It looks great, so I'm actually not going to complain too much about it. But it is really, really expensive. It is $3,074,000 if you want to get your hands on the vehicle without GTA Plus. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Now we have the LSCM Cheetah wide body. This vehicle looks pretty epic. I think we can all agree that it looks epic. Unfortunately, to what I'm aware, there's almost no customization when it comes to this car. It's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping that Rockstar was going to give us a lot of customization on this vehicle, but it doesn't have any. First of all, the lights on the bottom don't work at all. Why? I seriously don't know. It's a real bummer. But, yeah, this is it. It has two livery options. It has no livery or this livery. Now, this livery does look cool, I will admit. But yeah, there really doesn't appear to be any customization. That spoiler on the back is the only spoiler that comes pre-equipped with the vehicle. So basically, the Jester Widebody RR is going to be the same thing as this. It's basically just a specific variant of a car that you're able to purchase. And if we go over to Legendary Motorsport, we can see it here for $1.952 million with its own little special LS car meet badging, which I guess is pretty cool. So we can actually see all of the vehicles in this DLC now. So we have the LSCM Cheetah Widebody, we have the Suzume Karen Everon RS, we have the Ubermacht Sentinel GTS, the Dubachi Rapid GTX, and that's all pretty sweet. By the way, one little thing I should add, apparently Rockstar has still not patched the Coquette D5, which is really goofy. Then we can make our way over to Southern San Andreas. We can see the Drift Walton here for $1.4 million. We can also see the normal Walton stock for another $1.3 million. We have the Annis Maximus for $1.4 million, the DeClasse Tampa GT for $1.3 million, and then we have the Hardy and the Woodlander, which are already in the game. By the way, we can see in which order these vehicles are going to be released. So first we're going to get the Tampa GT, then the Minimus, and then the Waltons. So those will be the last vehicles released into the game. In general, this DLC, it adds a lot of new vehicles, but I'm a little disappointed that we don't get any real unique supercars. There's no cars that really stand out to me in terms of being unique. Now, there is one other vehicle that I've not talked about because I don't think anybody cares about it, and that is the Bobcat Security Stockade. You can buy it for $1.8 million with the trade price, which you have to complete a delivery for Bobcat Security. So this will most likely be a mission that is released later. And then we also have a $2.4 million base price. So I don't think anybody's really going to buy that, but hey, if you want it, you do have the opportunity to get your hands on it. Either way, that is all of the drip feed content that will slowly be released over time. Rockstar did say that this update is going to have quite a few things that are going to be released later, and it might be similar to the Garment Factory, where we had the Garment Factory, and then, you know, like a month or two later, we also had the Mackenzie Field Hangar, and that was part of the same DLC, so it'd be kind of sick. But either way, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully enjoy today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!